Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet these skinny can cozies. They're super cute. They fit energy drinks like a Celsius or, you know. Alright, let's get started. So for this project, you're going to need some cotton yarn. This is from Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. I do not know what color it is because I don't have the label anymore. You're also going to need a 4mm crochet hook, a yarn needle, and some scissors. Okay, and let's get started. So you're going to start with a magic ring, and you're going to just, okay, and then you're going to chain one, and inside your magic ring, you're going to do 6 single crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pull your ring tight. Toss your tail to the back of your project, and you're going to slip stitch into your first single crochet. So, oops, did mine a little too tight. Okay, so this is what you'll have at the end of round 1. Now we're going to put 2 single crochets into each of the previous single crochets. So we're increasing all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and our last is 11 and 12. So you should have 12 all the way around. And again, you're going to slip stitch into your first single crochet of the round. Okay. So that's 2 rounds. Now for round 3, you're going to do 1 single crochet where you just slip stitched, and you're going to do 2 single crochets in the next stitch. So every other stitch we are increasing. So 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochets in this one. 1 single crochet and 2 in the next. And you're going to do that all the way around, and at the end of the round you should have 18 stitches. Slip stitch into your first single crochet, and that is round 3. For round 4, you're going to single crochet into that first stitch again, single crochet in the next, and in the third stitch you're going to put 2 single crochets. Okay, and repeat that. You're going to do 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet in the next, and in the third you're going to put 2 single crochets. And again, you're going to do this all the way around. So at the end of this round, you will have 24 stitches. Okay, so there's round 4, and you have 18 around. I'm sorry, you have 24 around. So for this next round, you're going to single crochet 11 single crochets. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. And then after you've done 11, you're going to do 2 in the next one. So 12, 13, and you're going to do 11 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you should be at your last stitch. You're going to place 2 single crochets in the last one, and this will give you a total of 26 stitches for this round. And once again, we're going to slip stitch into our first single crochet. And now we're just going to single crochet around this entire row. So 1 single crochet in each stitch, and you will have 26 at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Okay, and now you are going to slip stitch into the first one, but you're going to slip stitch in the back loop only. So in the back loop. So normally you would go under both. Right now you're just going to go under the one furthest from you, and there you go. Okay, and I'm going to try to flatten this out the best I can so I can let you know how big my base is. so that you can compare yours and know if you're on the right track or not. So my base is about 2 1/4, it's tiny bit bigger than 2 1/4. So you're going to single crochet all the way around, back loops only. So we've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, oops, 20, oh, I'll keep missing my yarn splitting, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Okay, then you're going to slip stitch normal through under both loops into that one. Okay, now we're going to do 2 single crochets where you just slip stitched. Okay, and then you're going to skip a stitch, and in the next one you're going to do 2 single crochets. Skip 1, 2 in the next, and you're going to do this all the way around. So you will have 26 single crochets altogether again. Okay. Oops. And then you're going to slip stitch into the first one you made, and you're gonna, my yarn keeps splitting. So slip stitch into your first single crochet, and you're just gonna repeat that round for as many times as you want. So I'm making mine for a can, like a hard seltzer or even one of those Celsius energy drinks. This will fit that. They're the same height and width and all that. So you're just going to repeat this row for as many rows as you would like. So I have 2 rows of our repetitive round, and I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to do this off camera, and I will meet you back here in a little bit. So I wanted to come back and show you. I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 rows so far after our base, and I just wanted to show you how wide mine is when it's laying flat, because it was a little weird to measure the base. So laying flat, it's about 2 3/4 inches, so 2.75 inches. So, and I just wanted to note that it does stretch a little bit, just a little. And if you're trying to put this on your can right now, it's probably going to be quite tight, and I made it like that on purpose because I don't want it to like slip off or anything when it's being used. So let me grab a can and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so here's what I'm saying. I've got my can, and I'm just going to pop this on. I have my can upside down. The first few times it's just easier to get it on with the can upside down, but eventually it will fit without you having to do it upside down. I just really wanted the tight fit to it, so that's on purpose. So if you're struggling, it's normal. So that's about as far as I've gotten right now. And that's only 7 rows, and you see how pretty it's already looking. I love it. Here's one completed. Okay, so this is also cotton yarn. It's not Hobby Lobby. It's I don't know, just some cotton yarn I got from, I think, Joann. And yeah, so let's finish. Okay, so I've made my last round of the repeating rows, and I did 22 rows altogether. So I just wanted to show you. Now we're gonna do our last row, which is like the top border. So once you have slip stitch, like we have been, you're going to do 3 half double crochets in the next stitch. So one, 2, 3. Oh yeah, you're gonna skip one, and then you're gonna slip stitch in the next. So skip a stitch, we're gonna skip this next one, and we're gonna slip stitch into the next one, and then we're gonna skip one and do 3 half double crochets in the same stitch. Okay, and then we're going to skip one and slip stitch into the next, skip one and do 3 half double crochets. Okay, and you're going to do this all the way to the end. So skip one, slip stitch, skip one, 3 half doubles, 1, 2, 3. My yarn is getting tangled. Okay, skip one, slip stitch, skip one, 1, 2, and 3. Skip one. Slip stitch. sorry, 3 half double crochets. Okay, skip 1, slip stitch, skip 1, 3 half double crochets, and then you're going to slip stitch into the same spot where we slip stitched to begin with. Okay, like that. And then you're just going to grab, oops, your scissors. Okay, your yarn, pull it through, and then we're going to weave in our ends, and I'm going to do that real quick off camera. Okay, so I weaved in my ends, and this is what my finished piece looks like. And I'm just going to measure it to show you the size I ended up with. So my piece measures 6 inches long when it's laying flat, and it is 3 inches wide. So 6 by 3. And then this one I've had made for quite a while, and it's a bit looser because I've used it so many times. Like I said, this one's going to be real tight, the one we just made, but the more you use them, they'll loosen up, get easier to put on. But I did that for a reason, but it still does measure, oh, it's about 3 1/4 by still 6 inches. So it is the same size, it's just a tiny bit wider. So you're going to grab your can, and for the first few times you use it, you're going to have your can upside down, so don't open it yet. You're going to slip it over the top. Oops. Trying to use my nails. There we go. Pull it down. Okay. And there it is. Our finished one. And for this one, it's the same amount of rows and everything. So I'll show you that real quick. We're just going to push it on. See, it's a bit looser, easier to get in. I still recommend keeping your can closed until you get it on. But like I said, I did that on purpose because I didn't want them to easily slip off, and they don't at all. So I just think they're so cute. They make your drink just look a little cuter, and they're great if you want to give them as gift. And that's your skinny can cover. Thanks, guys. See you next time.